Hello, my name's Joe. Welcome to my channel where I help you make better coffee and give you honest reviews. Today I have the Terra Kaffe. I've done a full review of this and a comparison video. I will link both of those above in the box above. But before we get into the video, why don't you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a lot, and because I'm a small creator and it doesn't cost you a thing. So let's get into it. I'm gonna unbox this thing. As I'm unboxing it too, I am going to let you know that I have a discount code linked in the description below. This is a heavy box, by the way, so be careful. But I have a discount code in the description below to help you out with the purchase price of this machine. So they're on this box. It says Terra Kaffe. It gives you a little image of what it's going to look like. It's actually a pretty good exterior box. Maybe there's going to be an interior box too. I don't know. A lot of these companies like to do that, but there's actually a nice perforated edge here. So let's see. It looks like you can just kind of grab it. All right, so just keep rolling with it. There we go. So I'm gonna get this. Oh, this is nice. The whole box kind of like, wow. It is like a shoe box. I like that a lot. All right, so now the next part is getting it out of this box. Oh God. Let's see if we can do this. And when I say we, I guess it just means me. Because my wife is recording. All right, so this is a pretty box. Maybe one of the prettiest. It's very big. I could see this being like displayed, I don't know, at like a cafe, like that you'd purchase these at, a cafe shop for machines. Looks very nice. So getting started with your cafe, looks like there's a few things here, but we don't need to read those because I don't read instructions. But yeah, let's see if we could get this part off now. It looks like this comes, yeah, it comes right up. So let's see if that'll work. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be pretty, I think. So these both open to the side. Maybe I can, you think I can stand it up? Let's try to stand it up and do it. I think that'll look the best. I'm just making sound effects because, oh, maybe I did do it wrong. Oh yeah, I did. So do it the other way. Here we go. And there she is. Look at this beautiful beast. Oh yeah. I likey. Accessories. Open those up, let you take a look. Water filter. This is a little nozzle you'll get to connect directly to there. Little brush, that's kind of nice to like clean off the brew unit. Metal piece for the top. This goes right on top here like that once it's all set up. But yeah, let's I'm gonna go ahead and bring this over to the other counter. We'll restart and kind of get the setup going. All right, and we're back. We have the Terra Kaffe on the counter. I'm gonna rip the plastic off. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, I love that fresh look because it's never gonna look good again, probably. You'll get a couple of good good shots where it still looks pretty, but eventually this thing is definitely gonna get, you know, beat up a bit. It's a shiny plastic, which shiny plastics in general tend to get scratched up and stuff, but it definitely looks pretty. All right, so that's all the plastic off. It is very pretty right now. Let's get this piece here. My lovely camera wife handed that to me. And my cat is screaming at us telling you to subscribe to our channel. So, all right, so everything's in place. Let me take a look and make sure. Yeah, so everything's good to go over here. Everything is good to go here. Let me fill this up with some water. So let's get that. So there's a power button here that you got to flip first. Here's the water. I'm gonna pop it in here. Whoop, other way. Now the review unit that I had before had some issues with getting this in, but we're gonna see if that still happens. I don't think it is, because they do offer an option, by the way, if that does happen, if you're getting a lot of issues with the water tank not getting seated, you can call them and they'll actually reset the machine with you, like to make sure that that alignment sensor gets adjusted. That's something to keep in mind. And Terra Kaffe has been a really great company to work with. Their customer service always answers for me very, very quickly. Bean hoppers right on top. I typically recommend with all these types of machines, any of these super automatics, well, maybe not all of them, but this one in particular, I pretty much start at the finest setting on these. So just because I know I've used this machine before in white, that it needs to go to the finest setting. All right, we got water in the water tank. I'm gonna flip the switch back here. I think I flipped the switch. There we go. Flip the switch. And then this light should just be clicked like that. It's doing a startup thing. It's going to drain a bunch of water. Don't be alarmed. It might take a little bit, but it's doing its thing. It's got to start up. All right, this thing's all booted up. So let's make the first shot of espresso. It's going to be terrible, by the way, because as with all super automatic machines, they have to go through like a process, and maybe I'll show that. So I'll pull a couple of shots until we get a good one. You'll notice by the puck that comes off the side of this machine, once those seem to be a little bit tighter and more like compact, that's when you know it's about ready and you don't have to worry about going through more cycles. But let's do it. Espresso. Quietest grinder. That is one really big benefit with this machine, is just how quiet the grinder is. I really hate those drip cycles though. Yeah, you can tell it's a little watery. It's definitely watery.
It was very fast.
Well, like I've said before on these types of machines, or at least on this one especially, you're not really going to get a dialed in shot where you're going to get, 10 grams of coffee in and 20 grams out in 25 seconds or whatever, it's really difficult to do that because, one, you can't really weigh the amount of coffee going in. You can maybe weigh it afterwards, after drying it, but there's dissolved solids. It's not really a great method of doing it. But yeah, as you can see, I just want to kind of see how that is very like ground coffee like. Yeah. So just keep doing a couple of those shots until it is nice and compact and you kind of, see a uniform puck that's been built in there. So I'm going to do another, I'll just keep running them until we get it. Take a look at those pucks. That's right about what you want. I think it's probably even going to get slightly better as it compacts more, as like the machine adjusts more. But at least at this point, you're probably get to the point where you can, start drinking your espressos. You don't have to waste more coffee. All right, so that was the unboxing and setup of the Terra Kaffe. As you can see, it's super simple, just like owning this machine. It's as simple as you can get. You open the box, throw it on the old 120 line, and you're about ready to go. It's not really hard to do anything. You just got to run a couple shots through it, put some water in it. It took us about 3 to 4 shots before it was, drinkable. But, that might vary depending on your situation. Just make sure you look for that puck and kind of make sure it looks about right before you start, drinking your shots. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. See you later.